So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about one of the coolest perks to doing the job I do, which is being a marine biologist who does field work, is working in the field, doing the field work. And I figured this is a pretty opportune time to bring this up because I am presently on a deserted beach on a remote island in the middle of the Gulf of Thailand, where I'm leading research to try to understand the behavior and the consequences of that behavior of coral reef fish. And there's a lot of conservation implications for this, which you can learn more about in my other videos. But I thought this was a cool time to bring up this idea of traveling, because I know many people who are interested in this line of work, either because they're interested in becoming a marine biologist outright, out of school, and that's the career that they've always wanted, or a lot of folks that contact me are interested in changing careers to get into this line of work, both of which are perfectly reasonable things to want. But I thought I would at least give my take on the travel perk. So traveling for this job is amazing, and I have been able to travel the world doing my work. I did my dissertation research in French Polynesia. I regularly teach a field course in Mexico. I now work in the Gulf of Thailand. I have plans to do work elsewhere. There are constantly opportunities to apply for more grant money to do work in new places and to discover new systems and to answer new questions and to reveal new knowledge that we've never had as a species. So there's just so much excitement associated with the stuff you can do and where you can do it. And right now I'm on actually the craziest travel run I've been on, I think, thus far. I spent 3 weeks in Mexico teaching on the Caribbean coast. You can actually watch a pretty cool video from some of my students' perspectives from that course. Right after that course, I had a very brief stint going to my future brother-in-law's wedding in Austin, and then skedaddled out of town with Heather, my research partner and now fiance, to the Gulf of Thailand for the summer, where we currently are. From here, I am going to Arusha, Tanzania to speak at TED Global, which is a huge honor and a privilege and extremely exciting opportunity. And then finally, after traveling across many continents and for many, many months away from home, I'll go back to California, where we currently live, and live a normal life for a little while, reading, writing, and trying to publish a lot of the stuff that I've discovered while I was away. So that just gives you a snippet of what my life is like in the travel world. And before this, like I said, I did my dissertation research abroad, and I basically work exclusively abroad these days. So the opportunities to travel are often immense, and you can travel for conferences, which I highly encourage young scientists to do. You meet all kinds of incredible people when you do this. So the travel is amazing. I love it. It's one of my favorite parts about this. I was always interested in travel before I got into marine biology, but the fact that this is actually part of my job description is incredible. And my willingness to travel has also opened up doors for me because I now work in the Gulf of Thailand, which is a vastly understudied ecosystem where there's incredible insight to be gained because there's almost no baseline information about it. And so my willingness to come out here with no infrastructure and kind of rough it, with, of course, Heather's essential help and the help of future research assistants that come out here with me. My willingness to do that opens up new doors, and it allows me to make discoveries that others wouldn't be able to make in systems that are more studied. So that's pretty cool too. I will just say there's an important caveat to mention. The travel's incredible, but it's a perk. It's not the main part of the job, right? That's sort of, that comes with some of the ideas I have and some of the things I want to accomplish. But if you're trying to get in this for world travel, if that's your main MO, I suggest looking elsewhere because, of course, that's a small part of it. And as glamorous as it may look, you know, I'm on this, again, this incredible remote island and a remote beach on that island, and there's nobody here, and I can have these conversations with you guys through Heather's phone, which is nicer than my phone. That's why I'm using her phone. That's all really cool, but it's like I said, it's an additional component that's sort of, it's incidental. It's part of the job, and it's not glamorous. It looks glamorous, but it's not glamorous. I mean, we work all the time. We take almost no time off, and that's okay because that's what we choose. We love what we're doing. But of course, we probably should take more time off than we do. But just to give you an idea, the travel may be less glamorous than it appears to be. So enjoy it as a fringe benefit, but don't make it your main reason to want to get into this line of work.